Mr. versus Mrs.
All right, so Mr. Lucky Pants over here was able to go to a crazy, an amazing event, from what I hear. Wow, this is insane. So while I was at work, he went to the Nintendo Switch event here in New York City, which is the first event.
Everywhere? Alright, you promise.
Just like seeing this, I'm like, oh, God, I wish I was there. It looks like they're having so much fun. Wow, it looks like you're in a club.
Like, the dude came through with the mic. I'm like, dude, seriously?
Oh my God.
Do
So
I need rubies to get in here? What's going on?
I mean, ever since Nintendo announced this system, I've been really, 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 really excited. Just to see the pure innovation that Nintendo has done to get to this point is amazing. Like, I feel like they've taken every single aspect of every hardware device they've ever created and put it in one. And I feel like it's finally something that I've been waiting for a long time. Like, the fact that you could, like, literally take this thing with you, you can play it on the go, like with a controller or with other people while it's not in the house. Also, the fact that I can hook it up to my TV, like, that's so cool. And then the colors, like, my God, everybody. It's funny because everybody's been texting, our friends, whatever. So what color are you gonna get, or what color did you reserve, or whatever like that? And I'm like, I don't know what color. I mean, I heard they're coming out with different color controllers.
So there's two options. Both retail the same price. So there's one that's gonna be solid black for the controller, and then the other one you buy, which is the one you saw earlier, which is 320. Light blue. We're gonna start off with
We're gonna start off with the
Look at the excitement, the pure excitement on his face.
It was awesome. I just wanted to get my hands on the thing. Like, I'm seeing everybody having fun. Like, I'm getting here. The first thing I went and did is, as soon as I got out of the line, I jumped right in the line for Zelda, and I had to get in there. Like, that's the first thing I had to touch.
How did it feel, like the controller?
The controller it seems small. Initially it feels like there's like a crap load of buttons, but then as you step away from it and just like really look at it and realize, oh, it's exactly the same, just different form factor. But it's just awesome. The orientation is, because I haven't played Nintendo games in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So the layout of the control scheme is completely left field for me. I'm sure it's common overseas, like in Tokyo, for Nintendo fans, the long-time Nintendo fans. But for me, it's like, oh, it's so weird. So jumping's like different button from what I'm accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
The ergonomics of the controller is fantastic. Just being able to just slide and pop it. And yes, the sound you hear in that little commercial and what I did in the intro, it's kind of similar to how it clicks when you snap it onto an actual dock or take it off and put it onto the Joy-Con.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. So there's 3 different orientations to how you can play. There's what you were saying earlier, TV mode.
Mm-hmm.
There's also handheld, which is basically portable.
Okay.
And then they have like a tabletop or table stand mode. But basically, you can just sit there and use the Joy left and Joy right to play the game. Kind of like a Wii remote experience.
Wow, that looks crazy. Like the fact that it's so easy to switch between the two, like the 3, is really, really awesome and convenient. After watching their conference they just had, Nintendo, like, the fact that they still have the ability to do things like you can with the Wii. The Wii was my last Nintendo system, and I love the Wii. And the fact that they still have that available where you could, just take the 2 controllers. And I like the aspect of being able to go against someone, like, directly, and how the cameras are built into, like, the 2 little controllers.
So about that, what they showed at the event is that, unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do that, it was the 1-2 switch game.
Yes.
And that was like highlighting different modes, different little mini games you can play that highlight that feature. that sensor that they have is only in the left joy.
Okay.
So it's not in both of them. It's just in
The one. Okay.
But the rumble, the HD rumble, is in both, so you can feel it.
Okay.
So when I was playing with the handheld, when there was different scenarios of the game out in Zelda that had, rumble required that took action, I felt it from both sides. So it was like merging me as I'm holding the game, playing it. And I'm thinking, oh, is it coming from the actual unit? No, it's coming from the controllers working together at the same time.
Okay. So like hardware wise, like how do you think? Like how do you, out of all the hardware we've experienced when it comes to the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, like how do you feel about this one? Like, do you feel
almost? The PS4 and the Xbox One, they have their own designated class. They're high profile HD, and they're going even further with 4K now with the Scorpio and the Pro. But Nintendo took, as they did with the Wii years ago, they took a different approach to the platform. Not saying it's diminishing its quality, because when I'm playing Zelda, it just looks phenomenal.
I was gonna say,
gorgeous.
Speaking of this, is he naked?
When you start the game off, yes, you're pretty much.
Wow, so you literally have to like gang all this like clothing and
you get your equipment right relatively quickly. And it's funny because the first thing you do is you open the door with this book that you get. As soon as you got this like cocoon that you're a slumber for like 100 years. And so you go out this room, and then there's two chests. So it was funny, when I was playing, I opened one of the chests, and what Link did was he, instead, like he normally does, he kicks the chest. And so when he kicked the chest, he hurt his foot, and he like dances around holding his foot for like a couple seconds. And it just had me just bust out laughing, like I was not expecting him to do that.
Wow.
And so that's how you get your I guess your default gear.
Okay.
Just generic gear so you can run around the world, so you don't run around the world naked.
I could definitely see a lot of people running around naked, though.
Yeah, some people were doing that. They just want to get into the game, so they just skipped all that and just went to that in there. Because they couldn't figure out the...
No, like I could see people doing that just through the whole game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's fun.
So how did it feel finally playing the new Zelda?
If anybody has any prior connection with or experience playing like Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past, you'll definitely see some resemblance in this game. And there's a lot of tone or elements from Ocarina specifically, like certain people that you meet, just the style that it's going for.
A lot of people love that game too.
That was my first introduction to like real hardcore Zelda, like playing all the way through. Like I played, Link to the Past. I've played Wind Waker, and I love Wind Waker. But to have what I always wanted was the caliber of Ocarina of Time with the fun of Wind Waker. It's there. That's the perfect scenario, and it gave me that. And it's open world. You literally can run across the map, and literally when you start the map and you get out that little dungeon area when you start the game, you look around, everything you see you can get to.
So going from the portable to the TV, like, did you see a difference in like the quality, or did it stay the same?
From what I saw, and also speaking to the presenters there is a difference in quality, obviously, for the system, but it's not that significant difference. Not that significant difference. Certain games basically will determine that. They'll still, like, certain games will play 1080 at 60 frames per second on the handheld.
Yeah.
It'll still play 1080 full on the actual.
This is insane. I have to get this game. Like, I wasn't a big Just Dance, like, fan, but the fact that they have Beyonce just makes my day. Like, seriously, I need to get that game for that reason only. What is this? Oh, it's just Splatoon, yeah.
They had that there.
Oh, 2? There's another one coming out? Oh, wow, Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic Mania.
Oh my god, that looks amazing.
And that's the way you could, one of the most.
That's insane. Like, you can hold it. Like, how did you do that experience?
I did it different. I didn't do it that specific. What was cool about that is, like, let's say you have the Joy-Con and you have both of those together. You can take those apart, and then one person plays Sonic, the other person plays Tails. And I watched people do that.
Wow.
So that was fun.
The funny thing about it, that little controller reminds me of the Game Boy Mini, which a lot of people don't probably remember, but I definitely do. I used to work at EB Games around that time, so It reminds me of like how small it is, like the Game Boy Mini. Oh, this ARMS game looks so cool. Like after watching their conference about this, like you're literally like punching, you're using, your body like you would with the Wii. This looks crazy. I would love to play this.
I got my butt kicked twice for that. Because I'm trying to just like in-depth understand the mechanics of the game, also how the controls work, setting the quality, all at the same time. But because I'm not really caring about actually competing, I'm more so interested about the quality of the graphics, the quality of the gameplay, how does it accurately articulate with motion. And what's funny is that you tilt it left, both of them at the same time, left or right. The character moves, you tilt it forward, he moves forward, moves back. You turn the two joints and aim them toward each other. You block, you punch. If you punch a certain way and hook it, you do like a curve hook. You have like special combo moves.
That's cool.
That's a lot of fun. Each character is very unique in their own way, and they have special abilities as well before the match starts. Now this is pretty cool.
That's crazy.
I took a picture with the executive producer for Street Fighter, specifically like the grandfather of Street Fighter himself.
That's insane.
Yeah.
He just looks so excited. I love it.
He had so much energy in that place. It was awesome. I think he was playing a couple matches there too. I didn't get to see it because I was.
Oh man, that would have been so cool to watch him play a couple matches just to see his skill level.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I love that game. And you got an autograph from him, right?
I did. Yeah,
That's so
did.
cool. My God. What are the? Oh, this is the like the shooter one where you're like you're a cowboy and you have to draw.
This is part of that game. I think it's like 1-2 switch or 1-2.
That's
switch.
insane. This is kind of like the new rock paper scissors.
It literally is. It's funny because this person lost like twice, but it was fun to watch because they didn't know how to react because it's a game where you don't look at the screen, you look at each other, and so you determine exactly when to react. You look at your other opponent's eyes in the face, and then you choose the right appropriate time to
How do
draw.
you know when to draw if you don't look at the TV?
You just psych the person out. Like I look at you and like, okay, you know when you're gonna do it. Are you gonna do it now?
Oh, so it's more so.
It's more so.
It's not timed, or it doesn't like. It's just whatever you do it.
Just whenever you want to do it.
Okay.
And then once everybody fires, it'll calculate. Okay, who did it for the fastest time? Did you aim for the chest? And kind of things like that. So it's pretty fun to watch.
Wow, that's cool. I would love that.
And you can hear the control when it fires off, and it's crazy.
That's
I'm sorry,
really cool.
Feel the vibration.
I like how Nintendo is trying to find different ways for people to game. Not just sitting like in your living room, but also being able to do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Now, unfortunately, Mario Odyssey was not there at the event.
Which
It
I'm not
will
surprised.
Be at any others, just so everyone's clear. So if you're trying to go to a future event, it will not be there. But I'm not surprised because this game is a little further out, so they're trying to polish it to make sure it is the highest caliber of Mario it's supposed to be. But it had this there, so it was fun.
This photo, my God. Now, did they ever like explain the concept of why the hat has eyes?
I think they did during the conference or keynote. How it's like a character that helps you on your journey going to different worlds.
Okay, so they brought his hat to life, which is hilarious because as much as Mario has been like the character, his hat has also been
a
character in itself. Like people literally will you can have the hat on and you automatically know that it's Mario. Mm-hmm. Seeing how the M is on it helps, but that hat is symbolic as him as well, especially in the mustache. So that's funny. Oh man, I do like the fact that like people who were there were taking video for you in the photos. Like that's so cool.
Oh yeah, there were like in the very beginnings, like take out your phones, hashtag Nintendo Switch. I'm like, all right, bro, I get in there.
Like they really want to get you involved. Man, how big was this statue?
It was huge. It was damn near lifelike. You can't touch it. But
Of course not.
But it's like as you come up the stairs, it's like right there. That's
Wow.
what it was in there earlier. So I wanted to make sure I get a good picture, and that is definitely going on my wallpaper because it is huge and it is amazingly detailed.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's really, really detailed. Like, my God,
Mm-hmm.
like you can see every part of all his weapons and the design. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah,
So-
I love this caliber of like the level of detail that Link has now from the past. It's not just green. He has more customizations for his outfits. It's not just the default color that you've seen for years. I'm
That's
sure you
cool.
can probably get something similar out there in that world, but the fact that there's variation, which is
Well, that's
convenient.
cool. It gives him more. It gives him more personality. Like,
Yes,
it's
because
not.
each person will play with that
Yeah.
character differently. Like you saw, like I could beat people with sticks in the game. I could beat people with a giant axe. And what was cool is when you're like hunting for like, let's say wood for example. So you cut down a tree. When you cut down the tree and break it down, it breaks it down and poofs. It's like a pile of wood wrapped up already, and you just grab and pick it up. Or when you kill like a bull and get meat, it's like already cooked.
That's
it's already
crazy.
prepped already for you, so it doesn't look like it's a slaughter. It's very appealing.
Oh, really quick. So I saw, of course, in the photos you had this little something in your hand. So I imagine you got some swag.
Oh yeah, the whole time. The first thing I got was that Link, and I was gonna either get the Nintendo Switch, like almost like a cloth or something like that, and I saw that I was like, nah, hell no, I want that instead. And then the autograph by the executive producer. I got this cookie, which is delicious. I plan on having them soon. I
Oh,
got
God.
a pin with the Nintendo Switch logo on there as well. That's tucked away, and a little water bottle.
That's cool.
I could have got more stuff, but between shooting and and playing games, so it was a little bit challenging the time frame that they allotted. The full time frame, I think, it's about an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
Give or take. I did play another game too. It was like a racing game. It felt like Wipeout, but much more arcade-ish in a sense. It was pretty cool. It was like one of the first games I played. I didn't get a chance to play Splatoon, but I kind of get a sense for what that's like. And I'm sure a lot of fan base likes that game.
Oh yeah, I mean it's
How to play
already
that.
like
And when it comes
it's
out, I
already
might-
competing. Like people
It's
are already competing
competitive,
with
yeah.
competitive gaming already. So
So I definitely want to try it out because it has competitive aspects to it. Probably when it comes out for Switch, but we'll see.
all right, well you are such a lucky person. I wish I was able to go. It looks so much fun, and I'm really excited about this system. So I can't wait. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get it right away, which it would be awesome. But there's a lot of things going on in March.
Yay.
A lot of things. So
Everything is going on in March.
too many things. So hopefully we'll get it.
Stay tuned.
Late spring, possibly early summer. So,
Yeah.
but I definitely want to get this system. But man, that was so cool.
Big shout out to the father and son duo behind me the whole time when we was waiting. Like the dad was like his cameraman, his like consultant for how he was doing his live stream. The kid had like a lapel mic on his shirt. I
How
felt
old
like
was this kid?
he had to have been 12.
And he had his
14.
own live stream
He had
going
his
on?
own live stream
My
on
God.
Facebook. He
My
had a
God.
lapel mic. He was answering questions on his live stream. I felt like, damn, I'm behind. I'm behind.
This kid has everything right
He has
now.
everything. He has his own getup. He has fan base.
Wow.
It's great.
All right. Well, all right, guys. That is another Mr. versus Miss, Mrs. Adventure, more so for the Mister. So, hopefully, with the next event, I can go as well. I definitely want to try to make that work because I would love to be a part of these videos. You guys haven't seen me, so so we'll try to make a day where we just are both in the video and I can experience all this fun stuff too.
We try to do the best we can. You know, schedule's gonna be challenging, but we make it work. Make sure you guys get content.
Of course.
First and foremost, and that when we can be together for content, we'll definitely do it. But
All right,
enjoy.
guys. Thanks so much for watching, and let us know like if you're gonna get this system. So, all right. See you later.
Bye.
Mr. versus Mrs.